Hello there. Welcome to Spain.
And we are underway here in Spain, and it's a fairly even start, but actually Tim Schmidt has gotten a fantastic jump on the pole sitter of Dominic Kronski. We head down into turn one. There's the Minardi of Ben Morin trying to make a move, but there is Tim Schmidt going for the lead, and there's Ben following through. It's a horrendous start for the Ferrari of Dominic Kronski, and this is a view further down with one of the BARs. Here is on board with Aaron Swift going for a move on one of the McLarens into turn four. Fantastic start for him, up 5 places and further back. A little bit more action, there's contact. That's Jerry Kook in the Jaguar going off the track. There's a view, and both BMWs having a horrible start to this race as they make a little bit of contact there. Raymond Stavelink once again making his way through the field rather leisurely, going for a move on Stepnica, the sole remaining Jaguar in this race. We head to turn 9, side by side through. This part of the track is rather treacherous, but gets it done. Henry struggling on the one stop at the moment as Luca Bandera goes for an overtake into turn 4. Very clean move from him as there is Raymond Stavelink trying to follow these guys through, and he has a technical problem and all the cars behind him get spun round. Here is Aaron Smith making his way through the field as he so often has this season, making a move, putting himself up into 5th place. A good move from the BAR. Here's a look at Raymond Stavelink, who already had an issue once in this race and loses his rear wing on the exit of turn 2, and a disastrous race for him. The 2 BAR teammates going head to head for the first time this season. We head into turn 1. Aaron Smith seems to be ahead fully already. Your race leader Tim Schmidt coming in on only the 6th lap. Is Ben Morin only 2 laps later coming in for his first stop from the lead. Further back we've got some little battles brewing up as we head into turn 1. I believe this is Troy Robles who we are looking at on the exit of turn 2. He spins on the curb, and can he keep it out of the wall? Only just. Here's Michael. That's not the ideal line through turn 3. Can he keep it out of the wall? He is spinning, and heads into the barriers. And has a horrible rejoin. And that's Troy Robles who's smashed himself out of this race. Here's Mark Whitman. Oh, a very aggressive move on Luca Bandera. Barges his way up into 5th. Luca surely will not be very pleased about that. Sombarif and Ben Morin. Don't really think we've seen too much from these guys going head-to-head this season. There's Ben on the outside of turn 10. This will be an incredible move if he can get it done. I know he's on the 3 stop, but nevertheless, he's ahead of the Ferrari. Dominic Kronski going for the 2 stop this race in 2nd place. And are we going to go through wide into turn 1? There's Adam on the right and Slowik on the left, and that's Mark in the middle making contact and getting past both of them. But he'll probably get a penalty for that, no doubt. Ben Morin on the 3 stop, James Hammond on the 1 stop. Fairly simple overtake for the Minardi driver into turn 10. And Aaron Smith coming in for his first pit stop from the lead and smashes into the pit entry, and that is going to dim his chances of a good finish. And you can see there Tim making his way through. Oh, Aaron, you naughty boy. Here is your race leaders coming in once again. The 3 stops seemingly being the way to go today. The Minardis have had a pretty up and down race for the pair of them, and this is Ben. I think that's Luca Bandera who you just made contact with, who has now lost his rear wing. And, well, you'd have to say Luca just turned in a bit too much on the Minardi. Dominic Kronski coming in for his final pit stop. It's going to be close to see if he can come out into the lead. There's a BMW following in behind. This is Rokas and Slowik doing a double stack. Not ideal for the BMW cars. Here's Tim coming in for what is going to be his final stop, and same for Ben Morin in the Minardi. And this is going to be almighty close. We come now on lap 8 down to the pit exit. It's Dominic who's just about going to edge ahead of Tim. Here's Ben Moran, not faring as well on the 3-stop. He emerges in 5th place. This is the move we've been waiting for. Tim Schmidt on the 3-stop has so much speed this race. He's on the outside, but already gets ahead of the Ferrari before we even reach turn 1. Once again, the Minardi Ben having a pretty good race, going for a move on James Hammond. James has rather been struggling on pace with that 1-stop, and look at Ben, look how much grip he has. Lower fuel, better tyres, and he's going to get the move done. After Aaron Smith and Zombarif have both had not ideal races, Aaron's had pretty good pace, but just hasn't managed to make it work today. This is the battle for 7th place, and Aaron spins Zombor round. And Zombor not giving the chance to fight for 7th. And there's Mark Whitman spinning off into the gravel. He just nudged the grass on the outside and is going to give the place to Aaron Smith, moving himself up into 6th. And Tim Schmidt takes the double. He's got 2 victories in a row, once at Imola and now at Spain. Fantastic drive from the Jordan. He was untouchable today. Dominic did well on the 2-stop. Ben couldn't make it work as well, but nevertheless finishes on the podium. James somehow finishes in 4th on that 1-stop. But the 2 BARs of Adam and Aaron not having a good day at all. Oh, this championship is getting closer and closer. Well, it's Tim Schmidt once again taking victory here in Spain. An absolutely domineering performance. No one can touch him at the moment. Dominic, I think he'll be fairly happy with the 2nd place, and Ben will be happy with the 3rd. But now, finally, a change for the lead in the driver's standings. For the lead, Ben Moran. An absolutely stunning season so far for him. No wins, just kept it consistent, and is winning the championship. Let's see how he fares over the rest of the season, but BAR are clinging on. And I do say clinging on, because it's 1 point that separates them and the Minardis in 2nd. This season just keeps getting better and better. And, well, that means you're going to want to tune in next week. And don't worry, we're heading to Austria. Hope you enjoyed today's video, and we'll see you then.